Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video we are going to be having a huge COD SBMM and two-boxing debate, which if you don't know what two-boxing is, I will explain what that is today because it is very relevant to Call of Duty, because it is a method that is used to get easy/bot lobbies in Modern Warfare 3 and possibly even Warzone. I'm not sure if this is actually used to get easy Warzone gameplays or, lobbies. You guys let me know in the comments if that's such a thing. But I'm going to talk about it today because there was a big debate about this recently. Now, I'd say recently, it was a few weeks ago now, but I felt like I discussed the topic now. About the two-boxing method that is currently being used by many streamers, by many creators here on YouTube or on Twitch, etc., where you see people drop crazy gameplays. And what you're seeing in the background is a crazy gameplay. However, I don't actually use the two-box method, but the sort of two-box method will sort of get the same result as what you are seeing in this gameplay, because I am facing bot-like players. My method is out there for the world, though. I have explained how I get these lobbies, which isn't cheating, though. It's just simply turning off Xbox crossplay. And if you guys want to see that, I do have a video on my channel. That is how I get these easy lobbies. It's not guaranteed easy lobbies, but more often than not, I get easy lobbies because of turning off crossplay on Xbox, simply because there are less players on Xbox than there are on PlayStation or PC, etc. So you do oftentimes get easy lobbies. You also have to play in playlists that aren't so popular, and you get quite easy lobbies in Modern Warfare 3 using my method, but you do achieve the same result. However, you can still face good players. I still face players who might be better than me or as good as me. But like I said, it is very rare. But we're going to talk about two-boxing and kind of this method that is used to get around COD skill-based matchmaking, and how a lot of people hate that this is a thing, and a lot of people are upset that a lot of content creators out there, which they do, there is a plethora of them, many content creators out there that are using this method, who have also had to defend themselves. And more specifically, this was more prominent during the Black Ops 6 beta. Basically, I had crossplay off during the Black Ops 6 beta. It was basically impossible to get easy lobbies. It was not a thing. There was just not many bot-like players. Of course, you had to pre-order for the most part. Then people who played the open beta, there was tons of players playing. The chances of breaking the skill-based matchmaking were near enough impossible. However, it was very obvious if you use the two-boxing method. And what is the two-boxing method, some of you might be asking? Well, two-boxing basically is a player will go in with an account, so they're having a second account, which has bad stats, looks really bad. Like, it might be level 1 with no kills, or it'll be level 50 and have a 0.06 KD or something. Basically an account that looks very bot-like, it is very newbie, and will get very specific lobbies, of course, because skill-based matchmaking, or engagement-based matchmaking, whatever you want to call it, is obviously designed in a certain way to cater to lower skilled players to have lobbies that don't, allow them to get, beat up basically by all the, better players, essentially. But having an account with bad stats is essentially what this is. And what they do is they search with this bad account first. So they don't join the lobby of that account yet, but what they do is on another, on a separate console or separate PC or something, they will search for a lobby with that account. And because it's got bad stats, they will find bad players. Guaranteed bad players. Like players of the same skill. They will find absolutely 100% guaranteed bad players. Unlike my method. It's not guaranteed bad players, but most of the time you are going to find bad players simply because of a lack of player base on Xbox. But this method gets you easy lobbies. And what they do is, as soon as that account joins the lobby, they will then join that account by just, as you go to the social tab and you'd go join players lobby, they would join before that lobby fills up. Then once they join that lobby of the bot account, of course, which is designed for that, bot account, it is that skill-based matchmaking is effectively for that account and not the account that is in there. Like, you see people right now with like 14, 21 KDs and stuff. There are many YouTubers you can see with these crazy stats because they are doing this method. And they will join these lobbies against players of 0.06 KDs, people who don't know how to shoot back, probably kids who are like 2 years old, maybe 3 years old, are playing the game or whatever, however old they may be, however old it is, it takes to pick up a controller. These sort of people are the ones that they're getting into lobbies with. And they will then back out the bot account, so another obviously bot-like player, a real bot-like player, can actually join the lobby, and then they will farm this lobby. And this is where you see on YouTube triple, quadruple, however many nukes you can get in one gameplay, 600 kills on shipment, etc. Lobbies that are impossible to people like myself and you, because it simply isn't possible in a normal lobby. Even with the method I'm using, I will never ever get a lobby where I'll be dropping quadruple nukes, 6 nukes, I have 400 kills on shipment without dying. Like, it won't happen. But this method has come under scrutiny because a lot of content creators are using this, of course. They want to get the best gameplays. They want to make the new weapons look as good as possible. They want to make everything look amazing, like new store bundles, etc. And some have had to come out and defend themselves because they argue that they're using the method because other people are using the method, which I can understand. As a content creator, you are kind of in that space where it comes to creating class setup videos and making the best content. You are fighting to have the best visually appealing gameplay for people to watch. But a lot of people have come under scrutiny for this, because simply this is cheating this is cheating the system. This is outright cheating the system. The method I use is not cheat the system. I am allowed to turn off crossplay like any other player is allowed to. Is a setting that is perfectly viable and able to be used. But this is gaming the skill-based matchmaking algorithm. Now, as much as we all hate skill-based matchmaking, at the end of the day, it is there to serve a purpose. It is there for a reason. Yes, I think it's too strict. I would 100% agree with that. I think it should be toned down a little bit. Should it not exist? Absolutely not. COD skill-based matchmaking does need to be in there. And you can tell by the videos of these people putting out quadruple nukes and that, because quite simply, the players playing against these people have absolutely no chance of beating these people. They're just not good at the game. They haven't played the game enough. Or they might be people, who have disabilities, etc., who simply cannot compete with these people regardless. And a lot of YouTubers are taking advantage of this, making gameplays that look unfathomable or look unbelievable, and then they show these class setups and they say, use this class setup, you'll do just as amazing. And you're never going to get the same result if you're a normal player who plays in the same way, just matchmakes a game. You will never ever achieve the same level of gameplay as these people doing it. And a lot of people come under scrutiny for it. A lot of people have said that they don't. There's a lot of YouTubers I could name right off the bat that do this. It's pretty obvious. You probably can even leave some in the comments that are doing this. One, for instance, is a guy called Proms. Of course, he's one of the most notorious, who received a lot of backlash, but at the end of the day, he still keeps doing it. He keeps playing, and he keeps, gaming the SBMM algorithm. But a lot of people have said, obviously they hate skill-based matchmaking and that. But do you guys think it's fair that people are using this method, the two-boxing method, to gain these gameplays? Essentially, and these people doing this method also claim that they are making the matchmaking go back to the old days, which is simply untrue, right? I completely disagree with that sort of reasoning, because when you played back in the day, you had a mixed algorithm. Like, what I achieved with the Xbox crossplay off is actually that kind of algorithm. I face good players, I face bad players. More often than not, I am facing players that I am better than. We've seen this as well. I have live streams proving this as well. I do find lobbies where people do, kick my ass. It happens. But this method guarantees bot lobbies. You are essentially facing people worse than beginner, bots or recruit bots, because this method guarantees bad players, and I don't agree with this method. As much as if you're a content creator trying to get the best gameplay in that, I think a lot of people are fed up with this, seeing this type of content. And I want you guys to let me know your opinion down below. Like, what do you think about two-boxing in MW3 and, Warzone, if it is a method that is used for Warzone, which I imagine there is a way to do it for Warzone also. What do you think about this method being used to gain unbelievable gameplays and, I don't know, matchmaking and scores that are just unachievable for the casual player? Do you even watch content creators like that because they are playing in lobbies that you are never ever going to be able to join? Let me know in the comments down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, notifications on, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.